Hey everyone! Welcome back to Medscope. I'm Esma.
And I'm Beza, and today we're switching things up a bit.
That's right. No special guests, no interviews, just us chatting with you, tackling some of the famous health trends and common myths out there.
So go ahead, grab a snack, get comfy, or hey, maybe you're one of those people currently chilling, literally in an ice bath.
Because, yep, that's our first topic, ice baths. Are they a legit recovery tool or just another viral trend soaking up likes?
And later, we're debunking a myth that's been cracking us up for years. Pun intended. Does popping your knuckles actually cause arthritis?
Before we jump in, quick heads up. This episode kicks off a new series we're doing here on Medscope.
Twice a year, we'll release a special episode where it's just us deep diving into trending health topics and medical myths floating around online. If you ever seen something on your feed and thought, "What? Wait, is this even real?" Send it to our way. You might have it covered on a future episode.
All
Uh,
right, let's get into it. Okay. While you're listening, ask yourself, have I tried this trend? Did I believe this myth? And if the answer is yes to either, no judgment. You're definitely not alone. Okay, let's talk about the icy trend that's all over TikTok, Instagram, and even your favorite athletes' training blogs, ice baths.
Seriously, it's like every other post is someone sitting in a tub of ice water, teeth chattering, trying to act like it's totally fine.
The concept is that immersing your body in cold water, typically between 50 to 59 Fahrenheit, helps with muscle recovery, reduces inflammation, and even boosts mental clarity or mood.
And there's actually some truth to that. Cold water immersion has been used by athletes for years to soothe sore muscles and speed up recovery, especially after intense training.
But here's the nuance. Just because inflammation goes down doesn't mean it's always a good thing. Inflammation is part of your body's natural healing process. It's how your muscles rebuild and get stronger.
So, if you're hopping into an ice bath after every basic workout or casual jog, you might actually be disrupting that recovery instead of helping it.
Exactly. Unless you're training like a pro, think multiple workouts per day, high impact sports, you probably don't need ice baths regularly. Things like proper hydration, sleep, and post-workout stretching still do the heavy lifting.
Let's also talk about safety. Ice baths aren't without risks. Staying in too long or going too cold can lead to hypothermia, nerve damage, or even cardiovascular strain, especially for people with heart conditions.
And while we're being honest, a lot of people aren't doing it for the science. It's more like, look how tough I am for the camera.
If you genuinely enjoy them and you check with your doctor, great. But just know it's not some miracle hack for fitness.
Looking for a safer, still effective alternative? Try contrast therapy. Alternating between warm and cold showers after workouts, it's easier on your system and your bathroom won't look like you raided on ice truck.
So, to wrap this up, ice baths, non harmful if done correctly, but not magical either. Know your body, check the science, and don't freeze yourself for clout. Okay, moving on to one of the most stubborn myths out there.
Let's say it together. Stop cracking your knuckles, you'll get arthritis.
We've all heard it, usually from a concerned parent, teacher, or someone in a waiting room who can't handle the sound.
Here's the truth. There's no scientific evidence that cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. Zero.
What you're actually hearing when you crack your knuckles is a sound caused by gas bubbles forming and collapsing in the synovial fluid that cushions your joints.
That process is called cavitation. When you stretch or bend your fingers, the pressure inside the joint drops, allowing gas bubbles to form, and then they pop, making that satisfying crack.
Unless you're aggressively cracking to the point of pain or swelling, it's harmless. No joint damage and definitely no arthritis.
And we've got a fun fact for you. A doctor named Donald Unger actually cracked the knuckles on only one hand for 60 years as an experiment. He never developed arthritis in either hand. He even won an Ig Nobel Prize for it, which is awarded for quirky but insightful science.
So the next time someone scolds you for cracking your knuckles, hit them with the Donald Unger study, or better, send them this episode. So, to conclude, what did we learn today, Esma?
Trends like ice baths can have benefits, but they're not one size fits all. If you're not an elite athlete, there are easier and safer ways to help your body recover.
And some myths just won't die, but that doesn't make them true. Cracking your knuckles might annoy your friends, but it won't wreck your joints.
If you found this episode helpful or just entertaining, send it to someone who needs to hear it, or to the person in your life who thinks cold plunges are a personality trait.
And if there's a myth or trend you've been wondering about, send it to us. DM us your ideas. We might cover them in our next Trend versus Truth episode.
Thanks for spending time with us on Medscope.
See you next time.